take a ride. Take follow, don't let it be a blur. With Paint with Josh, get ready, stir. Come see the show.
Guys, welcome to the show. It's Paint with Josh. We're back in the studio with you again today. I'm gonna do an awesome little Oregon seascape for you. So if you want to grab this painting, go to PaintWithJosh.com. That's all I gotta say. All right, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna drop on our phthalo blue. Show you what I've done with my canvas so far. Really, we've got our liquid clear along the base of our canvas where our black section is. Then we have our liquid white all across the top. So everything's nice and slick and moving for us. A little bit of blue in our phthalo blue. Wrap it around the edges of the canvas because you know you gotta. Man, I went over to Michael's today. They were buy one, get one free on every kind of canvas. So make sure you get your butt over there. Toss a little bit of it up here. There we go. See all these different colors of blue? Because we only started with one bit, and by the time that we got over here, it's not as dark as everywhere else, right? It's perfect, exactly what we want it to look like. Now let's go into our Bob Ross black, which is not really a very dark black color, so we need a lot of it on our brush for this guy, right? Let's say just down into the depths. You get that deeper, darker color. Oh yes. Mixing with that blue, you get that really stormy, deep, dark color down there. Let's throw some of our blue over here. Just a little touch. We don't need to have too much on the canvas. You can see nothing is done right here. Nothing we're touching along the bottom yet. Just our sky. A bit more of that darker black. Mix it in. Help it get really crazy dark down there, right? That's all we want. Have a really dark storm on the horizon. Yes! Shoo, guys. There we go. Now, this brush is just overly loaded with color right now, right? Look at that. Big old chunk of skin. I used all the black on my palette into this brush, right? So we can't very well do much of anything with all this darkness out here on our brush. It's just going to continue to add more and more and more grayish black color the more we do it, right? So let's go wash it off. And then we'll start to blend our sky out. That's going to be the fun part, you guys. Shoo, guys. Remember to tell me where you're watching from. What's your favorite sandwich? You gotta let me know. Actually, we say the favorite sandwich thing all the time. What's your favorite Halloween candy? Type it into the comments now. And then if you stick around to the end of the show, we'll do the deep voicemails for you. The deep, sultry voicemails for you. Okay, let's get our brush right back in here. Now that it's nice and dry, let's go for the lightest part of our sky first. So we'll get up in here and we'll just start crisscrossing back and forth. Very light, right? Not smooshing it and trying to do it like we're pushing all of our colors on. Very light now with our hand. Now we want to judge how far all those colors can spread, right? We get out here and we start mixing it up. And we notice we've got this big long streak right here. Oh, what are we going to do? Oh, we'll just mix it a little bit more in that area. Let it mix down into the darkness. Right, once we go into that dark spot, we don't want to go back into our center area, so let's get back out here. Work this color in and let it get all kind of crazy soft. Right, the more we go across our sky, the softer it's going to be, the more of our paints are going to mix in with each other, and everything's going to be fabulous. Look at that. Oof! Excellent. Soft little thing out in the night. Right? Now, let's throw some crazy old clouds onto this bad boy. We're going to grab our brush, a little fan brush just like this, wiggle it down through that crazy thick titanium white paint. Oh, it's crazy. All right, let's start a little bit above our dark section. This is going to be where we're keeping all those shadows. So let's say we had something way out here. We just started mushing it up and along. Maybe we drop it down just a little bit. We don't want it to grow too much. Right? And you can tell instantly that whatever you put up here, is going to start to mix in with the paint and start to change the color of our brush. right? We don't want that. That's why you don't go down into your lowest spot first, right? Get up here very lightly with our little 1-inch brush. This is the Bob Ross 1-inch brush. This is the one that I grabbed. Over here, mix it down, right? That white is going to want to grow downwards and downwards and downwards as far as we want to let it grow, right? So if you toss it out there and you have a little bit of color underneath, you can start getting some shadows. Little bits of shadows. Maybe you grab some blue from up here in the corner and work it back in. And just add a little touch of depth into your sky back there, right? We're gonna drop so many little clouds in this one. It's gonna be insane. Let's wipe our brush off. Come back over here into the white. A little bit more of it onto our brush. Let's make something else a little bit brighter, right? We work from our bright spot down to our least brightest spot, and then, actually, yeah, we can pop in some right here. Pow! That's a whole nother little booger. Boom! Shapoopy, right? Right there, right? Little things, working them in. Go back, soften it down, start to work down that brightness into something that's less bright. We don't need it to be pure white in the sky, right? We just want it to mix down a little touch. The more that you push with that harder pressure, right, the more the white will blend away. Look at that cute little thing back there, right? Now let's go crazy. We can get real close down onto our horizon, right? Remember, it's gonna be a gorgeous little soft, kind of a crashy wave Oregon seascape that you're gonna love. But you got to go to PaintWithJosh.com to get it. Now let's pop in right along this gray stuff, right? That deep dark color separating will help push it back. Let's get a little bit more paint onto our brush, mush something over to here. Maybe we have it just rolling. Maybe it gets a little bit higher, a little bit crazier. All up to us, where we want it to grow, where we want it to live, what we want it to look like, right? Now let's start mixing it up. And as we mix it over this gray color, you see how instantly darker it wants to become? So you almost have to judge, just with your little eyes and your pressure, and go, all right, how can we get this guy to blend down just enough to make it look how I want it, right? And then wherever you don't want a cloud to be, you brush it out, and you get your little sky back in there, right? Mixing it up, softening it down. Maybe we're working it this way, we're working it that way, we're dragging little things, we're trying to get them to drag out. Look at that, cool little bits, right? Not every little piece of cloud has to be exactly the same out there in the night, right? Now, let's take our little brush, we'll wipe it off one more time. Come back in here. I think there's room enough just to drop in some cute little floaters, just way off in the distance. Way back, way off there, right? Now, with these guys, if you mix them into circles, they can tend to get bigger than you want. So what if we just kind of mix down, kind of pull it away from its own self? Almost like we're making little waves out there in the sky, right? Fabulous. Little touch of you get your really crazy, deep, depth-filled sky off in the distance, just like that. Few seconds, and you got a whole crazy thing. That's how we do it over here at Paint with Josh. We don't mess around and take hours and hours and hours and hours to do a scene. How boring, right? Let's get crazy. Let's knock it out, and we'll do something neat. Maybe over here we have a thank you for the gifts, guys. I just love ya. Just love you so much. Right? Come back in here. I don't want those two to touch, so let's mix it over, kind of overly mix it in the front. There we go. Now we can take this guy and sort of drag him out, however we want him to look. Right? Mix it up over here so it's a little different. Nothing has to look all exactly the same out there. Boom, right? With this soft little thing, tons of depth up to our brightest point in our sky up there. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, guys. Fabulous. Right now, we need to throw our beachy, kind of far off oceany color in there, right? Throw some undercolors down there before we start messing about, okay? Now, the way we're gonna do that is by grabbing a little bit of our black paint, right? I kind of drug the majority of it down there. A little bit of our blue paint. And then we're gonna drag it along the edge, trying to make a very soft little thing, right? You almost want it to be the same color as your sky, in that way it'll blend in nicely, right? All we're doing, dumping on this real deep dark color back there. Get a little bit more of our blue as we come up here, so we'll have some lightness in our water. Off the edge. Now we're gonna go straight onto our brown. Don't even need to wash the brush. Why? Because if we mix all the colors together, they're gonna go brown anyway. Let's start throwing our brown out here. Just mixing it, doesn't need to be crazy. A little bit of our brownish deal You ever see that little beam in your canvas when you're going back and forth? You want me to show you how to get rid of that? You want me to show you? Because I can. We'll come back here and push against the canvas very lightly, just enough to get our fingers away from that guy. And all of a sudden, dang, where is it? It's gone. It's gone. All right, mixing a little bit of our brown up here, a little more of our Van Dyke brown and our dark sienna is all it is. It's our two darkest brown colors. And then we're gonna have some crazy sand, my friends. Now, it looks like butt right now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, I agree. It's like total butt right now, but we're not finished. We're gonna toss a whole bunch of stuff in here. We just gotta get our base colors down, right? Boom, just like that. Now, I'm gonna show you something really cool, just real cool. Okay, we need a little bit of our liquid white. Does everyone out there know what liquid white is? Can you tell the difference? Let me get real close. You can tell the difference between that liquidy, runny paint and our crazy thick, like icing paint that's so, literally so thick that it doesn't even depress itself. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta have that liquid white plus our titanium white. We're gonna mix them up together. So it's basically just thinning our paint down a little bit. Just the consistency's a little thinner. Now, back here, we're gonna start a little lower. Right, we're gonna work ourselves across wherever it wants to drop, right? Eventually you're gonna run out of paint on your knife. Go back a little bit more. Right? Just like that. Now we're gonna work ourselves backwards from this line, not down. Right? Work yourself up from that line, because you can kind of go down and grab a little bit and work itself back. Right? Little things, little things, little things. Not everything's gotta be the same out there. Right? If everything was all the same, oh, how boring. How boring it would be. And Paint with Josh would be the only artist around, and you guys would just have to just watch me. How boring would that be, right? No, I want to teach you how to do it yourself. Let's come back, let's scrape up a little bit more, flatten it out, really scrape it up, drop down about 1 inch. Come back, get a little closer and a little closer and a little closer as we go away, right? So you got this triangle effect. It's a little thicker to a little thinner. Back that way, right? Remember, tell me where you're watching from. What's your favorite sandwich? Go to paintwithjosh.com if you want to grab this painting. So remember, grab that paint, start working it up and back and away. It was a real aha moment for some people. They even messaged me. Someone said, like, oh my God, I've been doing the knife the other way and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't make it look right. This, that, and the other, and your video really helped me. And I was like, you know what? That really makes me happy. It really does. Right? Grab it, work it up from our original deposit of our colors back there. All right? Eventually, you start working in these little lines, back and forward, back and forward. Not every little bit has to touch. You want it to be very dark along your back water too, right? Not everywhere out there is a big old crashing monster wave. So, don't have your water go crazy, man. All right, let's start getting into a little bit more close sections of our waves. Right? Down, over here, over there, where? And the way we're going to do that is we're going to grab our fan brush again. Same old little thing, right? Only used like 2 or 3 tools for this whole painting so far. Grab our little fan brush into that titanium white craziness, and let's just start dropping in little bits, right? Just by pushing it up. Maybe over here, push it in, push it over. It's getting a little crazier, it's getting a little thicker, right? We need a little bit bigger of a splash onto this side. As it's rolling in and just depositing all these little things, right? Now, if we can grab just a few of these little guys at their base, drag them out, these little bits, right? And that looks so cool. And that looks so cool. Very horizontally, remember, you don't need it to be crazy on the angle of all these little things out there. Very much horizontal. Then we can come in again with our palette knife. Drop back on top of that little guy. We've got to have our liquid white though. That liquid white is our base coat. Same thing we put up in our sky. Same thing that was down here before we added our paints. Just mix it up a little bit. Come back in here. Let's start chucking in little bits of water. Little bits of gorgeousness. Right? The more little things you start throwing out there, the more pretty it's gonna look, guys. Honestly. Grab it, work it upwards. Don't try to go nuts, right? We don't need to see everything either. We can go all the way to the edge over here, but we don't need all sorts of crazy details further away. Everyone's gonna be looking up here for all those crazy details. So, get down in here, rock in a little bit more of our liquid white, just literally pulling it straight on. You can go onto your sand too if you want, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go back and really make our sand look wet, right? All we're gonna need, a little bit of that liquid white, a little bit of our titanium white, just a small bit. come in here, smushing on all these things, dragging them back and forth. And then wherever you feel like, you're like, oh no, I've gotten a little bit too much, or maybe I need it to look a little bit wetter, right? All we're gonna do is with that liquid white and titanium white, and then toss it back in here, and then we're gonna go back in and really just very lightly pull down on this guy, right? So we'll come in here like this, very small, very light. You can see instantly how much more wet the sand is gonna start to look right there. We don't need to grab every single bit of every water line that we put out there. We're gonna sacrifice a few, right? All of a sudden, out there, everywhere that we just went across vertically, and now taking these things very softly and horizontally, it's gonna make that area look a lot more sheeny and wet. You see that? See how easy that is? Little things that you guys can do. Seriously, you guys can do it. No joking around, man. So I wanted it to be a little bit more wet right in that area. Come back very lightly, right? Not trying to grab the whole thing. Just like that. Oh, baby. Very soft, right? Depending on how much of that color, that brightness that you leave, right? If I wanted to get to disappear a little bit more, just push a little harder, right? But depending on how much you leave of that, is going to depend on how bright and shiny and sandy your little area is going to look like, right? So let's get in here with our titanium white. Remember, if you want to grab this, guys, liquid white. If you want to grab this painting, go to PaintWithJosh.com. You can get it. Right? Start dragging some of these guys backwards off of our little thing. Like they're getting sucked back into the water. Just fantastic. Start lower, work yourself higher up, right? So again, lower, working ourselves higher, pushing a little harder on our knife, coming in here. Now you can go straight back off of these guys. Right? Just straight. Look at that, guys. Tell me that's not stinking cool. Just not stinking cool. You can't, because it is. I already know it is. Now, in order to make our little white splashers look a little crazier and brighter over here, we need that liquid white with our titanium white again. Come back, pushing in on our little bits, right? However you want it to be. It's exactly what we did before. And then we'll go back in and mix it up another little touch, right? Just another little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Now we'll go back with our very light hand. Very light-handed little touch. Just so softly mix those guys up. Sometimes we don't even grab on or don't even touch a certain bit, right? You're like, oh, I'm trying to hit it so softly that I missed it. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do. You gotta miss stuff. You can't see everything out there. And what if we threw in just a really couple little crazy wet splotches over here? Our waves are getting bigger, they're getting crazier. And with that liquid white in there, it's really gonna wanna move. So we gotta be so light-handed. There we go. So soft. So soft, right? What do you want it to look like? You get to choose, guys. That's the best part about the whole thing. You get to pick it, right? You're like, oh, you know what? Give a bit of brightness. I need my water to be ripping up inside, right? Watch it. Cut it right in between those two things. Now you've sort of split the water back in there, right? Everything's on a different angle, a different run. Nothing's all flowing in there all perfectly, all at the same amount of time. Remember that, okay? Never has to all be perfect. So get out of here. Just a couple more little dudes. Just because we got the paint on the knife, right? Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay? Amazing. Guys, look at that. Soft little seascape, just very simply, very easily, very soft with this brush across it as well. Look at that, guys. Now, here comes my favorite part. You want to see how to make the sand look literally real? Like literally real? Because that's my favorite part about doing the whole thing. You gotta make the sand actually look like sand versus just brown paint. And that's when we're gonna start throwing in a bunch of colors, literally tossing them, flicking them off of our brush onto the canvas, right? So first things first, we need to get a small little fan brush like this guy, a little teeny tiny guy. Then we're gonna get some of our odorless mineral spirits, our cleaner, and put it right here into our two brown colors. Maybe get a little bit and put it into our black color, and then we're gonna be ready to rock and roll. Now, when I mean a little bit, I mean dip your brush in, right? Shake the brush off, and then come back in here, because you don't want it to be overly like sopping wet and drippy runny. Now watch this, okay? We got our really fine paint right out on the edge. We need one more little touch. There we go. Just like a bit of water, right? There it is. Right out there on the edge. Now, what we're going to do is drag our brush through this pile of paint. It's going to bend our bristles back. It's going to launch them forward, right? And it doesn't work unless you make the booms all over the place, right? If you've got a lot of paint in your brush, you may get really big specks, right? If you've only got a little paint in your brush, you might get little teeny tiny little specks. All depends on how far away you are, what you want yours to look like, right? What color you're using, this, that, and the other. Now, let's go back and do the exact same thing with a little bit of our odorless mineral spirits into our black color, right? Just a black, or if you have your Paint with Josh plaque, whatever it is, right? Just a very dark color. And get out here, just like that. You can even see the difference in the color. Again, same motion. Boom, 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 all over. Boom, you guys, into the sandy crevices. Awesome. Now, you know what really tops it off? If you just hit it with some white. Okay? Just some plain old liquid white off of our brush onto our little palette. Right out here. Again, same little thing. You can let it intermix with those other colors as well. Little bits. There's not a whole lot in the brush. Actually, there's 0 in the brush because we just wiped it off. Again, flicking over. Check this out. The more little white tosses in there that you get, the more it looks like sand. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong. Have you ever been out to the Oregon coast? You don't need to go anymore. I've just saved you the trip. Right? Isn't that fabulous? Isn't that fabulous, you guys? Literally fabulous. If you don't like a certain area, literally pull it down, swipe it over, right? Get rid of that whole section of your gravel bits, right? The whole gravelly section. Say you wanted just a couple little areas that didn't have the gravelly sand in there, right? You wanted more of that wet look. Take it away. All up to you guys. What do you want it to look like? I keep telling you, you can do whatever you want to do, right? Don't I say that? I say that all the time. I mean it. I mean it, you guys. Watch, same thing. Come back in with our black, get our different colors, and all of the such. I actually need to get some different black out onto my palette because we're completely out of paint right here. There we go. Kept trying to get it where I could just, because I only need a little tiny bit, but the palette was like, no, dude. No. You're out. You are out. Okay, here. A little bit of our thinner just to make it wet and runny is all we need. Okay. We don't need it to be too overly, crazily thick. Is that the... Oh, you guys, I thought one of you guys just bought this painting. Apparently not. It's okay. We'll come over here and we'll flick on a little bit more of our crazy darker color. Right? Little areas. You guys get to decide what you want it to look like. This, that, and the other. All up to us, man. Literally up to us. I like putting in the darker colors first. Then you go back over with your lighter color. Right, a couple little bits. A couple little pieces of rock and stone. Best part about it, they literally, if you get them too close or too thick or too wild, it will blend itself away, take itself away super simply. Looks like a different, darker little thing now, right? Like you got a little lower patch of sand that's got maybe a little bit of a puddle in it. Oh, I like it. Okay, go back over with our liquid white, meaning you gotta wash your brush out. Nice and clean. Got liquid white over here, along the edge. Boom, 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 boom. Right? We decide, come back in, start throwing on as many little white bits as you want. Now, the more white that you add in there, the more kind of tropically sandy beach little shells that it looks like, to me anyway. Just to me, right? You get those shells, you get the stones, the rocks, the big old things, all the stuff. And isn't that just an awesome little beachy scene, you guys? Literally a soft little beach. Get a sandcastle. That would be funny right there. Now, I have not tried this yet on piece of sand that's already been sprayed. So let's give it a shot anyway, okay? What I want to do is maybe throw some footsteps out there. And in order to do that, we're going to need, let's say we put it over here just in case. We're going to need a little bit of a darker color, and then we need a little bit of a lighter color along the top. And that should, if we can make it look right, it should look like, in any case, I need to do it when there's not sand across it. Once I've already sprayed the sand in there, then it becomes much more difficult to add any details. But it's okay. Very easy fix. Coming out there along the edge, throwing our little sandy beach. Back on with our white, because you gotta top it off with that white. No matter if you think you need it or not. I'm telling you, you need it. Bang. Guys, very cool. Very stinking cool. Now, let's just say, I mean, you could literally add anything from this point. You could add a tree. You could add a big old piece of driftwood branch. You know what I mean? Literally anything for you guys. Here we go. Todd, you got it mixed up. First show is 5 p.m. Pacific time, not Eastern time. And then the next one is around 7 p.m. Pacific time. So we just started about, 26 minutes ago. Did the whole thing in 26 minutes, and if I can do it, you guys can do it. Come on. Come on, man. Back in here, scrape in just a few little things, just pushing our little bits of water back. Wherever we want them to be. Wherever makes them look the best to our own eyes. Fabulous. All right. Now, you guys, you got to start coming up with a title for this painting, right? If you want it, you can grab it at PaintWithJosh.com. It will be yours forever. And if not, you got to go and help me make a title for it, right? We need a title for the thing. So, a lot of times when it gets purchased, the buyer gets to choose the title. If it doesn't get purchased, then we come up with it as a group. So, start typing in your title suggestions, because if it comes down to where I have to choose a title, I'm going to randomly swipe up and click in the comments, right? So your title better be there. Otherwise, you're going to miss out. Caw, just flying through the night. Fabulous. Oh, I love those little birds. All right, let's get over here. Let's do our signature down in the darkness. And then maybe we'll do some deep voice voicemails. There we go. Our sultry voicemail voice. I'll explain it in a minute, guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you missed the Monday show, I'll explain it to you. There we go. Alright, so you guys start coming up with a title for this one. Let me know in the comments. It's on PaintWithJosh.com if you want to grab it. If you don't have an Oregon Seascape yet, you're missing out. Man, that's cool. Boom, 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 guys. Alright. Gotta wash off a couple little brushes. You guys are gonna give me your title suggestions. And then we're gonna be all Setarooski, guys. You ever heard that? Setarooski? We're gonna be all Setarooski. And then I gotta go to my kid's open house at school. She goes, Dad, like I really want like my, and these are her words. This is my kid's words, and she doesn't give two craps about my Paint with Josh thing. She goes, Dad, it would really mean a lot to me if my famous dad came and met my teachers. And I was like, oh my heart. Thank you. Okay, I'll come. I'll come see your teachers. Why not? Why not? Which means, though, the second show is going to be pushed back a little bit. The second show will probably be like 7:30. Yeah, maybe 7:30 or 8, something like that, which is going to be 10:30, 11 on the East Coast. I know, I'm sorry, guys, but my kid comes first, and open house is important to her, so we're going to go. We are going to go, and we're going to have some fun. There we go. This guy all cleaned up. Got one more brush, guys. One big old brush. So if you haven't typed in your title suggestion yet, then there's not going to be any way for me to choose it, right? Because I'm going to swipe up in the comments like whoosh, whoosh, like 3, sometimes 4 times with my eyes shut, and then I hit the screen, and whoever's name I'm stopped on, that's going to be the title. So if you want to get 1 million followers, no, I'm just kidding. I don't even have 1 million followers. But if you want to get maybe like 2 extra followers when I choose your title and pin it to the top, then you got to type it into the comments. Hey, 2 followers is 2 followers, all right? It's 2 extra people that might look at your stuff. So type your suggestion in the comments now. And then if you hang around long enough, we'll do some deep voicemails for you guys. Literally, what I mean by that is anyone who wants, you can start screen recording, give me your name, and then I'll do like a, hi, this is Sandy, and she can't come to the phone right now because she's busy, I don't know, kicking ass somewhere, or whatever. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. Only if you want, and then you guys can use that as your as your outgoing voicemail. Happy place. I am in Oregon, Charlie. Doesn't this look like the Oregon coast? Sure do. I agree. Right down there, like Heceta Beach, right? That's where I always go. Down to Heceta Beach, and then that's my view, man. Drive down there. There's a little hotel called Driftwood Shores or Driftwood Tide Shores or something. Park there. Heceta Beach. Bang! I'm gonna see it. It's amazing, you guys. So, come up with your titles. I'm about to, I'll be all finished. And then I'm gonna choose a title from the titles below. So you guys better have typed in a title suggestion if you want to somehow randomly be picked. Is this your day? Is this your day to be randomly picked by Paint with Josh? We're about to find out. Here we go. We're swiping over. Now I can see all of them. I'm going to shut my eyes. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to shut 1, 2, 3. Boop. Who's that? Majestic Bookstore. Pin this comment for Beach Bliss. Beach, beach, beach. Bliss, 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 bliss. I love it. That's how, guys. That's how easy it is to be pinned, to be chosen, and to maybe get 1 or 2 extra followers just by naming a Paint with Josh painting. That's how it goes over here. Why am I doing that? There we go. Why did I look over at the clock for the date when I'm just writing original? Number 1523, you guys. This one's called Bliss. Oh, jeez. I was like, man, let's go to the beach, Bliss. All right, there we go. Beach Bliss. Painted on 10. Oh, what's it day today? 16th, 2023. We're all going to go to PaintWithJosh.com because, I mean, beyond TikTok and like YouTube and Instagram and all that, right? PaintWithJosh.com's like top 5 out there in the world, you guys. If you don't know, now you know. Gotta head over there. We got much more than just original paintings and stuff and posters and all sorts of shit over there. Majestic Bookstore. You guys. Oh my God, I was chosen. I was chosen. You guys are insane. Remember, this painting is available on PaintWithJosh.com. You gotta go purchase it if you want it. You right there. You, madam. You gotta go. So now, folks. Pull you guys up here a little bit. There we go. Man. It's a beaut. It's a beaut, Clark. Oh, Stacy Littlejohn. I'm pretty sure we've already done that with Stacy Littlejohn. Anybody else though gonna call me on my mistake? Anybody else? No. Well, Stacy Littlejohn, I might have written the 17th. I know it's the 16th. I know it's the 17th. I'm looking right at the clock. And I wrote the 17th. I might have just said the 16th. You know what I mean. Thanks, Kat. Appreciate you. Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-ba-ba-boom. So, if you guys go over to PaintWithJosh.com, this is the very first thing you're going to see. It's going to have a picture of me going like, buy my painting, blah, blah, blah. because it's just a bland thumbnail that we use all the time. Because I hadn't finished painting the painting yet, right? Hadn't even started before. So that's the one you're going to want to get. If you want to get this Seascape, it's right there. If you get it during the show, you get a free gift from the Spinny Winnie Wheel, or perhaps a signed headshot of Paint with Josh. All up to you. And if not, that's fine. If you don't want to get it during the live show, the price will go down after the live show, probably by $30. Just because I have to cover the cost of the free gifts, right? To cover the cost of the gifts. So if you get it after the show, it'll be a little bit cheaper. You want to get it during the show, then we're going to have an awesome time. Charlie, I don't even know yet what we're going to be painting later. I might honestly not even come back for the second show, just because I got to do my daughter's thing. I don't know how long it's going to take, and you know how school events are. I'm going to finish my waves on this side just because they're bugging me. Now it wraps around, guys. See that? See the attention to detail? Wrapping around the side of the canvas, all for you. Just all for you. By the way, since we're up here, we need to finish our little sky area in this one little spot where our easel covers everything. Tell me that's not just spot on, guys. Love it. Love it. You can do it with a fan brush. You serious, Josh? You can do anything with a fan brush. Honestly. Finish the whole topsies. Over here. Whoop. Get back on that screw, little buddy. Right there. Fabulous. You guys and gals and painting pals, it's been a whole lot of fun hanging out with you. Now, does anybody want to get their own sultry voiced voicemail message from Paint with Josh? If you saw the show on Monday. Appreciate you guys. Who said that? Thanks, Alchemist. Love you, buddy. Love you, love you, love you. Very cool. I love the differences in the sand, and then it looks a little bit more wet back there. You know what I mean? A little sheenier. The closer we get, the more little seashells and stuff we can see. It looks awesome. Thanks, David Choir, 775. This is what I mean, guys. We're gonna do some voicemail bits, right? So, if you want your name read out in Josh's deep, sultry voice, because someone said that I don't talk low enough, then type your name in the comments, right? If not, that's fine. And we'll just wait a little bit, and then we'll end the show. We'll just sit here and chit-chat. I don't care. I don't care what we do. What we do, guys. Thanks, Jackie. All right, Kat. Here's Kat's voicemail message. This is... Wait a minute. You've reached Kat. Unfortunately, she can't come to the phone right now because she's outside kicking ass and taking names and then giving those names to people with asses she's kicked. Leave a message after the beep. Oh, you guys. Stop it. We got more? Good Lord. Looks like everybody wants one. Danielle can't make it to the phone right now because she's busy teaching kids and being a rad awesome teacher. I can't even get through them. All right, hang on. Sarah. You guys need to tell me what you do for a living too, if you can. And then that would help me get some like material that I could just make up on the spot. Like, Sarah can't answer the phone right now because she's busy answering the phone to someone else besides you because you're not important enough. Leave a message and she might return your call. Maybe. Right? Jess G can't come to the phone right now because she's busy x-raying your balls. From an injury that happened a while ago. Leave a message after the beep, you guys. Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh, man. That is funny. Katie Jo can't come to the phone right now because she's busy being a medical, One more time. Katie Jo can't come to the phone right now because she's busy coding your medical ass. Leave a message after the beep. Beep. You guys. Shoo, guys. What is a medical coder? Like, you just input stuff? I feel it. All right.
Crystal from Majestic Bookstore can't answer the phone right now because she's busy entertaining your kids with magical children's stories. Leave a message after the beep.
Shoo, guys. Ashley making dolls. All right.
Hi, this is Ashley's voicemail. She's busy making cool shit right now and can't make it to the phone to pick up your lame ass call. Leave a message and she might return it.
You guys are funny. All right, hang on. Hang on. Anybody? That was Ashley. Let's see. Assign diagnosis procedure codes for insurance claims. Got it. I would imagine that to be very boring. All right, here comes Eric. Shit. Hang on, Eric. All right, here we go.
Welcome to Eric's voicemail. He's out there slaying no. Hi, this is Eric. He can't come to the phone right now because he's out there being a total boss and handling shit like a dude. Leave a message after the beep.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I got some more. Loan advisor. Tavery? All right, hang on.
Thank you for calling Tavery's voicemail. They can't get to the phone right now because they're busy denying your punk ass for a loan.
Oh, I hope. Anyway.
Tiffany can't make it to the phone right now because she's busy being a human resources director, resourcing and directing humans. It's not the best and the most funnest of jobs, but she does it.
Ah, shit, guys. EMT! All right, here we go.
This is Amber. Amber can't make it to the phone right now because she's outside literally saving lives. Don't leave a message. She doesn't have time to call you back.
That'd be a good one. Literally. The accuracy. I know, right? So this one's 239, Annette. I know, we're busy being silly.
We're busy being silly over here.
Someone told me I didn't speak low enough, so it actually can be quite interesting. Well, that's cool. Thank you, Claudia. I appreciate it. Shoo, guys. All right. Anyone else want a funny voicemail message that I just so happen to nail? You got to type your name in the comments. Do one for myself. Oh, God. All right. All right.
Paint with Josh can't come to the phone right now because he's busy being the most handsomest of handsomes in handsomehood.
Hey, handsome. No, I can't do one for my own self. That's not cool. Someone else has to do it for me. Well, I'm happy that I got all of your guys' voicemails all filled up. I swear to God, you should use that as your outgoing message, honestly.
The handsomest of handsomes. Paint with Josh can't come to the phone right now because he's busy fucking replying to 1 million comments, editing videos nonstop, posting to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and Facebook, and fuck, he's losing his mind. So he can't answer the phone right now.
Oh, man. Yeah. He's
Literally losing his mind.
So, in any case, love that. Love that. Do we want Amber C? What does Amber C do? Or did she say something that I missed? Did I miss it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right.
Making happy mistakes at this moment in time.
Shoo, guys. Oh, Amber's the EMT. Yeah, we did her.
Totally kicking ass and saving lives, literally. Literally saving your breath. The essence of your being is being saved by Amber at this moment in time. So you shouldn't be calling her to begin with because you're dying.
In any case. I will. I'm going to have fun. For quality control. I don't even know. In any case, you guys are funny. So, if you want to grab this painting, your time is about up. You can always get it after the show. But go to paintwithjosh.com. You can grab it. You guys even want to see? Oh, it's getting more wet and soft again.
I really burnt the crap out of my hand. And there's more burns if you continue to go up. There's more burns up my thumb. But it doesn't feel good getting all soft and stinging in my thing. Paint with Josh before you grr. Dude, I have 2 new songs. I know, right? It's moist. It is. It's soggy. It was hard before I put on my glove. And now that it's been like, soaking in itself for 47 minutes. No, probably an hour now. I've had them on for a while. Yeah, it's gotten a little softer. It was a little painful, a little bit. It's not going to stop me from doing my job, though. Only you guys can stop me from doing my job. If nobody buys paintings, I won't have a job anymore. I can't make my living off as a voice actor. No one's looking for deep voicemail guy. Coming this summer, Amber's here to save your life. All right. You guys. How did I do it? Not sillily. I don't even want to tell you guys how I did it, honestly. Don't even want to tell you. Literally right now, it says, we're notifying viewers that you're live. We've been live for 47 minutes. Just right now, you're notifying viewers that I'm live? Just literally now? Could have been back then, but it's now and not back then. Okay, copy. All right. You guys. What the fuck? Why now? Stupid. So, yeah, no drying your paintings in the oven, guys. I had a little freak out about that. Like, somebody texted me or messaged me on Instagram. They're like, I tried this and I had an oven fire. And I was like, dude, it's a joke. Like, what are you doing, you nutcase? Because I know, I'm just messing with you. I was like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Because we got lots of likes, is that why? Maybe, guys, maybe. So, if you're just joining, we finished doing the painting. It's awesome. I burnt my hand like 2-3 days ago. It's moist. It stings. And we were doing deep voicemails. So, if you guys want your voicemail read out by Paint with Josh's deep voice, then type your name in the comments. Oh, yes. Dry. You thought I was going to say moist, but I said dry instead. All right. You guys are funny. I 500,000 likes, and then I'll be back on. What if we don't make it to 500,000 likes and we're just sat here? It's like 6 a.m. by the time we do it. And we're like, oh God, I can't. I can't do anything right now. Love you too, cat. Boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, guys. Oh, hang on. Hang on over here. What is this? What is this stuff? Hang on. What the? Thank you. Dude, why is everything gotta be a pain in the butt right now? I can't even get into my own store. Boop, 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 boop. You know how hard is it to type with a glove? It's like, I'm trying to type like this because my glove's already most of the way off of my hand. Oh my God. Oh, Dude, this is being a total butt right now. Why are you being a butt to me? Why? Where's my iPad at? Why are you trying to be a butt phone? Act like I don't have another device ready and waiting. Watch, it's gonna be like, you need to log into your store. Where's my store anyway? Right there. Are you kidding me? I don't even have it downloaded onto this iPad. This is a joke. Is someone messing with me right now? Is someone just quite messing with me right now? There we go. Oh, hello, about lost my phone. There we go. Let's see if we can remember what this is going to be. That's not it.
This is so lame, guys. I'm so sorry. I gotta be able to see what it was, right? I gotta be able to see it. Oh my god. What the? Why do you have, this is literally Murphy's Law right here. Why do you have to do it while I'm live, right? Like, firstly, why do we have to do that while I'm live? And now you gotta make me sign in. I don't know the password. What password? Wait, what is the password? Okay, that's what I thought. Like I'm supposed to know the password off the top of my head. Is that it? That looks like it. Can we log in, please? Now we gotta verify. I mean, I get it with all this security and shit, but really? Dude, I was just in it. It just... Alright, this thing's so really, really irritating me. Really badly. Alright. I don't know why it's being so lame. So, in any case, you guys have been amazing. One, it was a snowy mountain. Well, cool. I want to see what it is, but I can't get logged into my store because it's being a butthole right now. So, God, dude, I just did this whole thing right now. Literally did this whole thing. It looked like it was going to let me in, and then, no. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. I have to do this whole shit over again. God. So technology, you guys. So technologies. There's another fucking stupid thing. Hey, there we go. I'm in. Cool. What do we got? Which one did we get? Oh, I love that one. I love that one. Guys, so that one doesn't qualify for the wheel because of its price, right? It's way low, so it doesn't qualify for the wheel. But we do get to have an awesome light party, and yes, I'm not wearing gloves. You see why? Look at my nails. Oh, don't look, actually. Oh, this is why I wear gloves. So you guys don't see how bad my anxiety is. All right, so we're going to do a quick light party, and I'm going to run and get that painting. I'm trying to remember which one it is. And grab that, and then I'll bring it out here so we can see it. Guys, it's going to be awesome. Well, thank you, Tiffany Daniel. I very much appreciate you. So, for about 10 to 20 seconds, we're going to have a crazy flash warning light party. Here's the warning. It's going to go get nuts in here, guys. So, I'll tell you audibly that it's okay to turn your phones back around. Here comes the lights. 3, 2, 1. Light party! Boom! Nice. Boom, guys. Look what Tiffany grabbed. It was this one, right? I'm pretty sure it was this one. Pretty positive. Look at those mountains. Look at those trees. Look at the trees, guys. That's fantastic. So, Tiffany, the proud owner of hopefully number 1394. Is that the one you grabbed? That's it. 1394. That's this beauty right here. Boom, boom, boom. Man. You still feel the mountains. You can feel all that texture. I hope you guys do this when you get my paintings. I hope you go through and like feel everything, because that's why we do everything so thick and crazy and textured, so you can go back and feel it, right? It's the fun part, is feeling it. Flagstaff, that's awesome. That's wicked. You guys are fantastic. Check this out, ready? Oh, it's a miracle. Man, that's cool looking. I wonder. Oh, isn't that just perfect to fit right there, guys? Look at that.
Hey! So, this one sold. This one's still available. You can get it. Go to paintwithjosh.com just like Tiffany did. And we may just get to have another light party, right? So, in the meantime, I have to go do this school, school, what the hell? Open house. Open house. Open house. We've got to go to a house that's open and go see the teachers and stuff. It's going to be awesome. Here we go. A little bit was bugging me. There we go. It's like one little piece of color that the canvas didn't have. Alright, so you guys. This one's over there on the front page of the website. Go to paintwithjosh.com. Nab it up before someone else gets it, because I'm telling you, these Oregon Seascapes, they don't stay around for very long, man. They are gone. What's up, Lynn? Hello. Or do you mean hello? Like Josh says it. Josh says it all weird, like. He says it all weird and like, and. Oh my. Hello, Lynn, you sneaker. You little sneak. Lynn came in and grabbed this painting, you guys. I can't believe it. I can't honestly believe it. That is amazing. So we're going to have another light party because Lynn's awesome. Lynn, when do you want me to send out those other 3 that I got over here? I was thinking about you. You said the end of October. It's getting closer. So let me know when you want me to get those ones out and in the mail to you. And in the meantime, let's do another light party, you guys. So here's your flash warning. It's going to go crazy on the lights. We're even going to get the techno music involved. The techno music. You guys want to hear the punk music or the techno music? Type it in the comments right now. Punk version of Paint with Josh song. Techno version, like a techno bop. Punk bop, techno bop. Which one do you want to hear while we do the light party? Type them in. We got punk, we got techno. It's 1 to 1. We got 2 technos to 1. 2 technos to 1 punk, and a techno and a punk, and a punk and a techno, and a techno, and now it's a 3 to 2, and now it's a 4 to 2 on a techno and a punk, and a 4 to 3 now on a techno and a punk, and we're here with a punks and a technos and a technos and a punks, and it's a 4 to 4 tie on a techno and a punk. I could not be one of those kind of a guys, really. Oh shit, it's still tied. It's 5 to 5. Next one wins. Next one. Next comment wins. Whichever one it's gonna be. What's it gonna be? Waiting on it, and then it never came. Oh, let's see. It was punk. All right, Katie was right in there. So we're gonna hear the punk version. Here's your light party. Flash warning. It's gonna happen for about 10 to 20 seconds. Josh is all over the place. It's fine though. Starting in about 3, 2, 1, party. I gotta hit the right button. There we go. Oh shit, I almost fell over. Alright, the light party's now concluded. We play the punk, the techno version a lot, so I hit you with the punk version of the Paint with Josh song. It's awesome. You guys are awesome. Send them when this one's dry. Perfect. I'll probably do 2 boxes, 2 in each one. I don't want to try to go all crazy and put all 4 into one. That's like putting all of our baskets in, or all of our baskets into one egg, right? You guys know that expression. All of your baskets into one egg. It's going to be a really big egg, though. Really big egg. So, is it on YouTube? Is what on YouTube? My new song? I should put it on YouTube. That's a good idea, actually. I posted the techno version of the song to my TikTok page. I'm going to post the punk version with all the lyrics and all that stuff. So you guys can learn it. You know what I mean? I should. All right. Well, maybe I fucking will. Okay? I will. Okay. You guys are awesome. Change the bottom pick only because this one's sold, Mindy. Whoop. you guys hear that? No. I accidentally hit that sound. So this one sold during the show, so we decided to come out and display it. Shoom, right here, right? It's fabulous. Get that on threads. Yeah, excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. God, this laugh track goes on for way too long. It's still going. Oh, now we're finished. Okay. You guys are amazing. I love you. I can't wait to come back. We'll do it again. I don't know. Do I really have to come back tonight? Really? Really? Right in front of my Oregon Seascape? Really? Maybe. We'll see. I gotta go do this thing for my kid. So beyond that, you guys really mean a lot to me. My daughter means like everything though. So I gotta do what she wants me to do. And then maybe if I have the energy, I'll come back for more deep voicemails. You guys. All right. Really? Yeah, see, Anna says you sold too. Take a break. Oh, I love Anna's train. Your train of thought. Can I get on it? Just want to get on that train. The take a break train. Thanks, Kat. I love you guys. The teachers want to go home. The quicker the better. I know, right? I know. She's like, oh, it'll only be like a half hour, Dad. I was like, thank God. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody wants to be at school at 7 o'clock at night. All right, especially the teachers, right? Danielle knows she's a teacher. Literally teaching your kids so they're not dumb. And beyond that, I love you guys. You guys are always amazing. And thank you, Tiffany. Appreciate you. Yeah, beyond that, you guys are awesome. I am and have released and am releasing so many videos to YouTube right now, like literally a full tutorial every single day. I'm trying to get all of the Halloween videos that we've already done, like all of our fall themed stuff is already up there with the pumpkins and the stuff. And if it's not posted on YouTube, it's going to be posted on YouTube within the next week. They're already all scheduled. I worked so hard, guys, to suck them from TikTok, edit everything, get it up onto YouTube. Literally for you guys to go watch and learn how to paint these cool paintings, right? So, beyond that, go check out my YouTube. There's tons of new stuff over there. My Threads has the newest of new videos, right? Stuff that hasn't even been posted to anywhere else. Threads has that. So if you want to go see some cool shit, check out my Threads. Beyond that, it's an Instagram thing, by the way, Threads. You know that app? It's an app called Threads for all you old people like me. I know. I'm in that same category. There's a new app. It's called Threads, just like, like we used to think our clothes were cool. There's some cool threads, bro. Well, now you gotta go check out my cool threads, but they're posts. Go check them out over on my Threads page. I love you guys. I can't wait to come back. We'll do it again, maybe tonight, probably tomorrow, and until I see you guys again next time, take care. Have the rest of a good day, and bye.